So with the bartering farm, I like to lay out the sorting system first. In this particular case, I like to have an extra chest for more gravel because you seem to get a ton more gravel than everything else. While setting all of this up, I like to make a little platform to spawn some piglins. I need to make sure that I gas-proof this so that way, well, obviously gas won't spawn. I also surround this little area with boats, that way if piglins spawn while I'm not paying attention, they get trapped in the boats and do not despawn. Once again, with a sorting system, I like to make sure that all of the circuits of the system are separated. That way you don't have an issue with one system being overloaded and unlocking the other hoppers. Now, when it comes to your special items to make sure that nothing else gets in the hopper, a lot of people like to rename these items, and most of the time I don't bother because it's usually not worth it for a solo player because you're going to know what all is going into the system. Like Iron Farms, there's a whole lot of slightly different things, but they're all the same basic principle: drop gold onto the piglins. Actually putting in the piglins can be quite annoying. The way that I found that works well for me is to get everything all set up first, put a trap door 1 block further from the spot that you want them to fall down, run under it. The piglins will get stuck with the trapdoor, and then you can just open the trapdoor beneath them, and then they will fall into their pit. While I did manage to finish the farm and get it working properly, and even decorated it quite a bit, it didn't really matter in the end because a couple days later, I decided to say, hey, there's a lot of Endermen here, let me just clear all them off. And I panicked, even though I've done it many times before, and that resulted in my stupid death of this hardcore world.